Hi guys, it's me Annie and welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for stopping by once again. I'm so excited to talk to you guys and see you guys once again because I have not been on YouTube for a very long time because I've been having other priorities and just busy with other things, sports, academics, but I'm glad to be here again. Today I'm going to make a short video and we're going to talk about Psalms 1, which is a Psalms that I've been looking at lately. I specifically really like this Psalms because it really goes into depth about maybe just it doesn't really go into depth, but it gives you kind of overview on maybe how you should be living your daily life. And I specifically really like the first two verses, so that's where we're gonna look at mostly today. But I just want to read them and just understand a bit what it's been going through, because I personally have been reading this and just reading these two verses on a daily basis, just I feel helps me feel better connected with God, and just it's a nice reminder of everything. So it says, "Blessed is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, or stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers, but whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night." So I specifically really like these verses because it talks about blessed is the one, and as we know, the Bible gives us many examples on blessed is the one, but specifically saying blessed, it means happy, because it means that God has blessed us. So happy, so if we use the word happy, so we can think of happy is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, stand in the way that sinners take, or sit in the company of mockers. This is something that I honestly feel that we go on through day in and day out. We always have this because especially as someone living in today's society, there's always other people's beliefs and other people's ways of living which aren't necessarily always right. They're always in our life, and I think our responsibility and our duty is to not walk with them and not follow those bad examples, and not surround ourselves with people who don't follow the law of the Lord, but instead we should be a leader and not stand in the way that sinners take, or walk in the company of mockers, but instead just depart ourselves from that and have a difference between what is wrong and what is truly right. And then the next part of this verse is part 2, or verse 2, which says, "But whose delight is in the light of the Lord, whose delight is in the law of the Lord, and who meditates on his law day and night." So simply thinking about the word delight is happiness. So happy is the one who does not walk in step with the wicked, sit in the company of mockers, or stand in the way that sinners take, but whose delight, so whose happiness is found, is in the law of the Lord, meaning the Bible, because at the end of the day, we know that the law of the Lord is what he said, and everything he said is written in the Bible. What God's will for us is all written down in the Bible. So seeing the delight of the law, having delight in the law of the Lord, and delight in what he has to say for us, and meditating on his law day and night. So day in and day out, just meditating on his words, on what he has said and what he wants for us in our lives. He has given it all in this book. So just finding a way to meditate and do devotions and just deeper integrate ourselves within the Word of God is gonna make us overall have a better connection with God, and be ever more connected with God on a daily basis, because just having this connection with him and having delight in the law of the Lord, having delight in the things of God, and not just standing with the ways of mockeries and sinners and wicked, because at the end of the day, these are all things from the devil and from Satan, and there are so many other things that are also from Satan, but these are just a few examples. So just departing ourselves from that, and instead having a peaceful delightfulness in the things that God has planned for us, and in the law of the Lord. So I hope that you guys can find these two verses as appealing as I do, because I personally really like them and find them interesting to incorporate myself into, like, try to incorporate these verses into my life, or at least have them as like a stand. And at the end of the day, the Bible has so many different parts, so many different verses, so many things that are helpful for us, and there's so many more of these type of verses all throughout the Bible, and this doesn't have to be one. It's just one that I personally really like. There are so many examples in the Bible and so many different verses and things that have just been said and are written down that are just so many like good examples for our life. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and that I hope to see you guys soon, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Comment down below anything that you would want me to talk about. I really missed you guys, and don't forget to subscribe and like to this video. Bye.